Hi friends, today I will show you how to load the driver software into our Java program and also how to connect Java program with MySQL database. In this case, if you want to access the data inside the MySQL database, if you know username and password, those who have username and password, those people will be allowed into the MySQL database and retrieve the data from the database. And first of all, I will be creating the one project and also add the MySQL connector to the Java program. Yeah, just now I will create the project. Just click on file and I very quickly complete this. Click on Java project. Yeah, project name is Java project 1. Yeah, just click on finish. And after then I creating the class name is demo. Yeah, class name is demo. After then I will add the MySQL connector package to our Java program. Yeah, just click on Java build path. After then click on libraries. After then click on class path. After then click add external jars. You will add the MySQL connector. After then click on open. After then apply and close. You will see reference libraries package will be added into the Java program. This folder consists of many class files. These are the many class files. Every package consists of many class files. These are the fish. Open anything. All these consist of class files. Yeah, first of all, I will show the how to load the driver software into our Java program. If you want to load the driver software into our Java program, one method will be called. This method will automatically load the driver software into our Java program. This method name is class.forName method. It will accept the string path, which location the drive software will be available in our system or laptop. In this case, the driver software will be available in this package. You will see the package, you will mention the string path. You will accept the string path. You will specify the which package the driver software will be available. So this package com.mysql.cj.jdbc, this package you will see driver class. So I will enter the driver class path into the forName method. cj.jdbc.driver is the class, so I will start with capital. This method generate an exception called class not found exception. If do not enter correct path, you will generate an exception. If exception will be generated, abrupt termination happens. That's why I am enclosed with try catch. So I am using try catch to avoid exception. Yeah, in the memory perspective, I will show how the this program will be executed. That's why I am created one memory map for our reference. So it will assume to be like this is assumed to be like a Java program. Please concentrate. This is assumed to be like a Java program. Yeah, first of all, it will assume to be like a Java program. This is the MySQL database. Sorry. Yeah, okay. This is the Java program. This is the MySQL database. If you know, this is the MySQL database. This is the Java program. This is the hard disk. If you install anything in our laptop or desktop, any software you install, all these files will be available inside the driver software. In this case, this is the driver software. Is it inside the hard disk? If you want to load the driver software into our Java program, this method you will see just now, you will see the class.forName method. I will mention it for your reference. Load the driver software into Java program. It will class.forName method. This method will load the driver software into our Java program. This is the hard disk. It will consist of driver software. It will class.forName method. It will load the driver software into our Java program. You will see, I will load the driver software. This method automatically loads the driver software into our Java program. You will see this method, class.forName method. It will load the driver software into our Java program. It will load. After then, one more method will call this method. This method will establish connection between driver software to MySQL database. The method name is driver manager dot get connection. This method accepts three parameters. One is URL, other one is username, other one is password. If you want to access the data inside the MySQL database, if you know username and password, only those people will enter into the MySQL database, only get the information from inside the database. If you do not know username and password, it is not possible to enter into the database. Driver manager, I will import the class. I will import the driver manager path. After then, get connection accept three parameters. One is URL, uniform resource locator. It means the MySQL software is it available in our case. MySQL software will be available in our system only. That's why this is the syntax. If you know, this is the syntax. I will specify the MySQL database. I will specify the MySQL software present inside the database. That's why I am using the localhost. This is the connect to the JDBC. Yeah, JDBC. This is the syntax. JDBC to, I will connect the JDBC to MySQL. That's why I have mentioned the JDBC to MySQL. After then, MySQL will be available in our system. That's why I am using localhost. And the every software, it adds every software, it adds one UID. It means unique identification, UIL, unique identification number or process ID. This is the process ID of MySQL database. And inside the MySQL database, I want to access the database of employee. Suppose I will create the employee database for your reference. First, now I do not create anything in MySQL database. So first of all, I will create the database for your reference. And just now click on create new schema. And I'm create the employee. Yeah, for your reference, suppose you will have university database. Suppose you have university database. University already available. Okay. So Sir, we have create the company database. Suppose we will create the company. You will see company database will be created. After then you will see the table structure. After then click on tables, just right click on tables and create table. Just create table. Yeah, I will give the table image EMP and I will store the employee data. So employee ID is employee ID, data type is int, and this is the constraint. Constraints is primary key and not null. After then employee name, I will store the employee name. Data type is varchar. I will designation. I will store the designation also varchar. I will also store the salary. Salary is it, data type is int. So I will change the data type to int. After then click on apply. After then click on apply. After then click on finish. So just click on table, click on arrow, and you will see employee table will be created inside the company database. You will see no data will be entered into the into employee table. So this is the structure. You will see the database inside the MySQL. I will create the company database. You will mention in the inside the MySQL software. Inside the MySQL software, I want to only access company database. It will mention, see this is the URL, and after then if you want to access the data, if you know, already told many times, if you know root, this is the user, my username, this is the password, this is the password of my MySQL, and this is the driver manager dot get connection also generate an exception called SQL exception. If you do not mention correct path, you will generate an exception. The driver manager dot get connection returns a connection type con. I will mention this is the return. This is the connection will be generated. Yeah, connection will be generated. I will show in diagrammatic format. Driver manager dot get connection. It will form the connection between driver to MySQL database. This is the connection will be formed. This is the connection will be formed to driver software to MySQL database. So in this case, you will assume to be it will returns and connection type. This is it will returns a connection. The connection name is con and our in Java perspective, but I have assumed to be like road. In if you think in real world, if you carry one place to another place, if you carry goods from one place to another place, in present perspective, we are using vehicles. Right now, we are using vehicles. It will carry goods from one place to another place. This is the assumed to be like a road. On the road, I will create the one vehicle. For it will easy to move from this place to this place. It will Java program to MySQL database. It will move from Java program to MySQL database. I will create the one vehicle for our easy purpose. So this is the assume to be like a road. This is the con is the it will assume to be con is the road in our perspective. In our actual perspective, con is like a road. In real world, it will assume to be like a road. I will create the con dot create statement. This method will gives one. This method will create the one vehicle. This method will create the conduct create statement. It will create the one vehicle for easy moving from Java program to MySQL database. So in our case, I will create the one vehicle for our reference. So this is the triangle. It will assume to be like a, suppose it will assume to it will assume to like a car, or it will, so it will better way. So it will assume to be like a car. This is the car object. Suppose you will assume to be like a car. This is the car. On the road, this is the driver manager dot get connection. It will create the road. Will create the road. The road name is in our perspective. It is the con. It is the road. Road will be created. The driver manager dot get connection. It will create the road. The road name is con. It will, on the road I will create the one vehicle. If you want to create the vehicle, this method will, on that create statement, it will create the one vehicle. The vehicle name is stmt. So I will, this is the vehicle name. The vehicle name is stmt. I will create the, this is the vehicle. This is the, it will assume to be like a car. It will create the vehicle. The vehicle name is stmt. This is the con. Con means, this is the con. Con means, suppose I will mention that connection will be established. Yeah, connection is established. And this method, car object will be created. Connection will be established and assume to be road. Will assume to be a road. The conduct create statement, it will car object will be created. I will give one query to car object. It will query, it will carry query object to MySQL database and retrieve the data present inside the database. It will be displayed in the console. So I will show it to our, so first of all, I will insert the one data inside the, I will insert, first of all, I will insert one data into MySQL database. So I will, stmt means it will the vehicle name, stmt dot execute query. I will, it will accept one string query. So I will, first of all, I will create the one string. First of all, I will create the one string. Yeah. And I will insert, first of all, I will insert into the one, first of all, I will insert one row into the our database. Insert into employee. I think employee is the database table name. This is the emp. This is the table name is emp. Set into emp values. This is the first row, and I will name is Suppose I mentioned the name is Naidu and designation is supervisor and salary 12,000. This is the I want to insert this row into database and I will mention and I want to add ID and after then I want to add name. After then I want to add a designation. After then I want to add salary. Execute query accepts one string. That's why the string variable I will mention in this path. It will gives one result set. 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 This is the table. We will assume if this is the table present inside the hard disk. So this is the table. Table reference is result. This is the table reference. If you know, I already mentioned inside the result set gives result. This result will mention this is the result. I will reference table reference is result. If you want to insert the first row, if you want to insert the row into the database, this is the table reference result. You remember it. Just no, sorry for that. HTML dot execute because you do not get anything from the. If you want to insert or update, MySQL cannot give anything because if you push data into the database, so that's why cannot return anything from the database. If you want to retrieve anything from the database, in this case you are using you must use execute query. If you want to update or insert, in this case the it cannot get back anything from the resource. That's why in that case you must use execute method. After then I will just in our reference query will be add or not. I will adding query added successfully. This method will display in the console. It is displayed in the console. So I will execute the query. I will show it execute the query. Yeah, query added successfully. So I will see this is the if you do not see anything, if you see anything did not get added into the employee table. So just now I click on refresh, the data will be added or not. So you will see this data will be added. Just now you are seeing this data will be added. You will see the data will be added into the database. In this way, you will be adding, if you want to add anything to the database, if you want to retrieve anything from the database, all these will be explained in further videos. Thank you so much. And this is my first video. Please support us. Thank you.